The headlines. A new UN resolution means women in Singapore will soon get more equality. Dramatic scenes in Yishun this afternoon as neighbours mull over what to do. And the news discovers some Singaporeans who are truly happy. Good evening and welcome to the news. I am BBC.
And I'm Adrianna Wow. Early this month, a local women's rights group submitted a resolution to the UN calling for more equality for women here in Singapore.
This groundbreaking resolution is set to come into force in Singapore next month, but it has caused a furore amongst employers. Here's Jojo Joget with this story.
You have heard of the saying, women and children first. This may soon become law after the UN chapter of local women's group, United Nations Aware or Unaware for short, submitted a resolution to the UN. The resolution called 38-24-38 requires all employers to employ women first and men second. We spoke to Madam Kua Mulan, who proposed and submitted the resolution, and asked her what is the thinking, if any, behind this resolution 38-24-38.
Resolution 38, 24 and 38 states that all women should get higher paying jobs and higher job positions, regardless of whether they are pretty or not. It also states that all women should be promoted over those men. It doesn't matter whether they are good or not. By this, I mean those men, I tell you. This resolution also helps the Human Resources Department. No. It helps them, why? Because they sometimes need to decide whether they want to hire a pregnant woman or an ugly woman. Okay? But the law requires them to hire them whether they like it or not. So, doesn't matter. It also helps against those costly lawsuits when we women want to sue the companies, okay, for not hiring us based on our brains. You know, some women don't have looks, you know. Some only have brains, like me.
However, most women I spoke to say that this is a right step forward, especially those pretty ugly ones.
Well, with this resolution, I think women will be able to get more jobs and positions without having to wear sexy clothing to work anymore. I've been actually trying to get a decent job for the last 10 years. But all my employers say that I'm not sexy enough, and they say I'm not woman enough also.
Some men have already felt threatened by this call for women first. To counter this, many men have started to assume women's role so that they can reap this benefit. First to jump on this bandwagon is Jack Neo, who decided to become a woman, Karen Neo, so that he can get the juicy role in the latest local movie. We were unable to speak to him or her. However, his or her press secretary have this to say about him or her. Him. Apa ni?
It is not true that Jack Neo's current role is in anticipation of Resolution 38, 24 and 38. Neither is it true that Jack Neo is a success because he dressed up as Liang Po Po. Jack Neo is a success whether he's in a dress or not.
Also quick to deny this charge is Kumar, who denies he is a man dressing up as a woman. Now he contends in the light of this resolution that he is actually a woman, all along pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman.
At about 2 p.m. today, the news was alerted to a possible case of domestic dispute in Yishun.
We dispatched Nida Goodwood to cover the story, and here it is.
The quiet calm of this neighbourhood in northern Singapore was shattered today by the piercing screams and wails of a woman living in this block. Neighbors who were startled out of their afternoon naps said the loud noises were terrifying, but none of them bothered to do anything about it.
I tell you, if it's the very loud music or the television volume, okay, I definitely will go down there and tell them, hey, you bring down the volume. This type of behavior not acceptable, I tell you. Or in very extreme cases, I will call the police. But today, I think it's a domestic dispute. I think over there. So this type of thing, you better not interfere. Yeah.
But at least one person did not think that way.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. My name is Latisha and I am a maid. This afternoon when I was cleaning the window, I heard like the screaming very loud. It's not like the usual, the shouting. Like upstairs, sometimes the abeng always scold the wife very loud. I think the wife name is like Nina or something. So he is always like shouting, something Nina, something Nina. Yeah, so that one I'm not scared. But today the screaming was like very, very loud. It was like a woman saying, Puyao, Puyao, don't want. Yeah, so I was very scared. I nearly fell up the window. Luckily, Latisha was holding onto the curtain very, very tight. Yeah, otherwise my employer got to go to jail. Anyway, I was very, very worried for the woman, the one shouting, Puyao, Puyao. So Latisha very clever and took out the iPhone. Yeah, I got iPhone. And I called the Noose. Oh, actually, I called the New Favour because the New Favour got a KFC voucher. But the person at the New Favour said the reporter in charge of this kind of story was on MC today. Yeah, and also the Noose is my favorite show. So what kind of voucher do you have?
We are now at Yishun Ring Road, and as you can hear, the screaming and shouting is still coming out from this flat right here, and the police is nowhere in sight. As you can see, I am in my protective gear and we're ready to intervene. That's right, this could be my most important and exciting assignment ever. News Awards, here I come. Excuse me, miss, are you okay? We're here to save you. Don't worry, we're from the news. Miss, yes, we're here. I hear something. Hi, miss, are you okay? Why were you screaming? Tell everybody.
Hey, who are you? Who call you?
We're from the news. I'm Nida Goodwood. There was reported screaming and shouting, and I heard it myself too. Are you okay? Who's in there with you? Is it your husband in there? Is he beating you?
This one, a Taiwan soap opera. This one, you see lah.
Soap opera?
I tell him, don't do that to the woman. This one, called daughter-in-law and me.
You're watching television?
Yeah, this one, the twist and turn in the plot, emotional, make me so affected. You come and see lah. Sorry, other time now. Hello? Hey.喂? 你鬼蘭啊，你好嘛？係啊，我仲睇啊，係啊，有笑啲啊。
So much for the scoop, and goodbye to the News Awards, I guess. This is Nida Goodwood reporting for the news.
Time now for a breather.
I have to use the toilet, but join us in 2 minutes for some international headlines.
Just use this.
Yours?
One of the hardest jobs for any news crew is to stop people on the streets to get their views on topics of the day. Singaporeans are notoriously shy of cameras and will do whatever it takes to avoid a camera crew. Someone coming. Hi, we're from the news. Can we interview you? What was that all about?
不知道，鱼儿面，神经病。
That is why, as a dedicated journalist, I do whatever I can to make the process easier. Being neat, looking professional, and having good oral hygiene. Richard?
Hey.
A simple routine of rinsing my mouth for 30 seconds ensures that I have fresher breath and healthy-looking teeth. Richard?
Hey.
How's my breath?
很好很好，老板，If you is happy, I is happy, we all is happy 啊！开始拍了。
Let's start.
Roll. 5, 4, 3. Battery is flat，老板。收工了吧？好。
All right, it's time now for the unintentionally very funny We Are Singaporeans.
What does Temasek mean?
Temasek, Singapore.
It's the older name for Singapore, right?
Singapore.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Not sure.
Not sure.
I don't know. Singapore.
Singapore last time. Last time it was Singapore when the Sang-Nila Utama called it. Before Sang-Nila Utama find it. Alamak.
The lion, I think.
Lion?
Singapore.
Temasek Poly or Temasek Holdings. Correct, right? Bro.
Who is Tan Hao Liang?
That also I don't know. No idea.
Oh, bodybuilder.
Athlete.
Weightlifter.
He's actually the first silver medalist for Olympics.
Weightlifter.
Weightlifter. So clever, yeah.
Nantok Singh's father.
Prime Minister. Who is Singapore's first Indian president?
David Marshall.
Mr. S.R. Nathan.
Yeah, I know him. What is his name? Mr. Devan Nair.
I forgot the name. That one I don't know.
Just try to make a guess.
It's not S.R. Nathan, right? Because that's the only Indian president I know.
S.R. Nathan.
Oh, we have some breaking news right now. Let's cross over to Jacques Ooi for more.
Eat your heart out, Barbarella something something. This is Jacques Ooi reporting live from London, about to cover the most important event of the year, that is the wedding of Prince William and the lovely Kate Middleton. I wonder why there's a 50% off sale. Are you here for the royal wedding?
No, actually, I came to get all the souvenirs.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so have you scored an invitation to the royal wedding?
No, it must have gotten lost in the mail, I'm afraid.
And what do you think of the lovely Kate Middleton?
I think she's beautiful. Lovely. I think we're more excited in America than people here sometimes.
Well, what do you think of my friend here? Do you think that she suits the prince?
No, I'm sorry, no.
Well, I agree too. Thank you very much.
You're all right, thanks.
Thank you. So would you rather watch the World Cup than watch the royal wedding?
Excuse me?
Being the great journalist that I am, I tried to use my extensive network of contacts to score an invitation to the wedding this afternoon. I met up with a couple of English lads, and they provided me with a pair of invitations for a mere £500. The fact that US President Barack Obama won't even be here, I feel very proud to be the only American at the royal wedding. Oh, I have a phone call. What do you mean it's next week? That £500, that's all the money I had. What am I gonna do in London for one whole week? I have to fly back. Don't tell Barbarella. Okay, don't tell her.
We're off for another pee break, so stay tuned for more on The Noose.
Thanks for staying with us on The Noose.
This year's budget made many Singaporeans reasonably happy, but the budget notwithstanding, some Singaporeans are just happy all the time. Quite impossible, isn't it?
Well, Andre Chichak did some snooping around and actually found some people who are happy no matter what life throws at them.
Some Singaporeans complain some of the time. Some Singaporeans complain all the time. And some don't complain at all? Urban legend? No. Such people do exist. After a long and exhaustive search, the news has uncovered a rare breed of Singaporean. Singaporeans who like their job, don't complain, and most of all, are actually really happy. The weather is too hot, the queues are too long, the traffic is too slow, my butt is too big. Our list of complaints is vast and limitless. None of these things, however, seem to stop Miss Chong from walking on the bright side of life.
Hello, Singapore. Hello. Yes, Singapore is hot, but I like it. When it's hotter, I sweat. When I sweat, I lose weight. Good, right? I also like the queue, like this queue. Because when I queue, I can make new friends. Yeah. Oh, I like this store, the Chow Fan, fried rice. Who knows? Maybe my new friend also like fried rice. Then I also like fried rice. Then we dum dum da dum da 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 da. Maybe I can meet my future husband in the queue, leh? You never know. Hey, hello, handsome. Nice to meet you. My name is Perky. Oh, so strong your hands.
So what makes a person happy? Fame? Fortune? A fragrant working environment? Apparently not.
Hello there, my name is Mr. Happy. It is my daddy, Mr. Happy Daddy, yeah. And I'll study a lot of, I went down to Down Under to study toiletology. Yeah, that's right. I like doing the kind of job that make people happy. Yeah, that's right. People come to me, usually are not they're really happy. And when they come here, they're much more happier than before. Oh, that's right. And you know what? They don't give me 10 cents, they give me 20 cents. Now that's 100% profit. Would you say that those kind of things really make you happy?
When I was young that time, my dream is to become a soldier so I can protect my country. But then my study cannot make it. But now my dream come true. I have the weapon, I have the uniform, and then I kill all the enemy of the people. The mosquito. No, sorry. The mosquitoes. I'm very clever. I know stupid. Your news, right? I have new word for you. Stupid and flick. Flick. You join together is to flick. So you can say, I am a protector of the Singapore people. I love my job. I love Singapore. I love Singapore people. I'm very happy. I'm a fogger. Happy fogger. We all should be happy fogger together. Wow, see mosquito.
So there you have it. Despite having challenging jobs, some people choose to remain happy and positive. So if you feel your life is going down the toilet, think of Mr. Bursey Bin Happy, who is happy cleaning toilets. This is Jacques Ooi, happily reporting for the news.
Time now for a quick weather update. Here's my Singapore's favourite KTV hostess, Lulu. Subtitles included.
你好，我是露露。 Speak English. Okay. Today I here to do a 天气预报 weather report. Yes. Nowadays in Singapore it's been raining many. In Chinese we say 水为财嘛 in English it means water is money. Yes. So in Singapore, raining many is very bad for Singapore economy. Yes. Also very good is 熊猫 panda from Sichuan coming to Singapore on a SQ. 露露长了这么大，从来都没有做过 SQ 呢。Lulu only see China Eastern, so 熊猫 is very cute and very lucky. 谢谢thank you. Yes.
And that wraps the news tonight. Please join us next week for more useful information.
That's right, and keep uploading us on YouTube and Facebook. We love that very much, don't we?
Yes, on behalf of the entire news team.
All three of them.
Good night.
Bye-bye.